It's that time of year. We have longer days, shorter nights, and therefore more time to slap the tarmac with fresh new crep. So it's only fitting that we go through the top 10 sneakers for this year. Well, I've got you. Sit back, chill, say no more. Let's start with number 10. New Balance is likely to feature a hell of a lot in this list, as they have nailed it with some of the new designs, retros and reimagined ranges. Nike needs to take note. They really need to take note of what New Balance is doing. So we're going to start with number 10. New Balance has once again reached into the archive and will be reviving a silhouette from the late 90s. This is the New Balance 1000. New Balance has not provided a release date for these particular sneakers. All signs point to a spring-summer release. So when I saw this sneaker, to be honest, it wasn't love at first sight. But the Joe Fresh Black Ice colorway is setting the tone for these. It gives the perfect recipe for retro and futuristic mix, and it does this effortlessly. It's like if Daft Punk was a sneaker, these will be it. The colorways and collabs that they have for these sneakers is getting tongues wagging, brains wired, ready for us to park cash immediately. At 9 is the VaporMax 2023. Even though these are so last year, they are so this year as well. Nike done a good job with the newest to the VaporMax collection, trending with quite a variety of colours, including the newest on the block, which is the anthracite grey. The triple black, and still my favourite, the black and white, also known as the cookies and cream colourway, is really hot right about now. These on the foot are a good look with more comfortable midsole and airy knitted upper. Arguably the best VaporMax silhouette to date. With some of the older colours now discounted, they are at a price which is much more affordable. Coming in at number 8 is the Adidas Rivalry. This was the next possible silhouette to be pushed by Adidas after the Adidas forums. So Adidas was pushing this silhouette a hell of a lot last year, trying to counter Nike's Jordan 1 Low and Nike Dunk Wave. The Rivalry is in direct competition with AJ1 and is still a popular silhouette. In 2024, this is still current and on trend. Adidas collabed with Jerry Lorenzo to create the Fear of God Athletics 86 Low and High. These proving to be very popular as a very premium sneaker proposition. The materials on the Rivalry are quality, far better than the Dunks in my opinion. Now the midsole cushioning is great and again, much more comfortable than the Dunks. The pair I got could be worn all day without issue. For the summer, these will be clean and fresh with a selection of colorways that will work at any time for any situation. Prices are really good as well for what you're getting. Now, at number 7 is a classic retro sneaker which blew up towards the last quarter of 2023. Until this day, still popular. Yes, you guessed it, another Adidas classic. This is the Adidas Samba. Now, as these never left the Adidas lineup for the past several years, not sure what made this sneaker pop amongst the general public and the sneaker community, but it seems like it's trending. It might be on the tail end of the popularity, but will probably survive the rest of the 2024. The looks are classic and simple. There is a vast amount of colours and different trim uppers from leather to suede. Comfort levels are okay. Can't say there has been advances in midsole cushioning, as it's true to the original, replicates the original design. Style is versatile and works with many outfits for both girls and boys. So alternatives to this sneaker are the Samba XLG, which has more cushion feel with the full EVA drop into the midsole. Now, another alternative is the Adidas Kegler, which is another silhouette that has the classic Adidas look and feel. But what's surprising for me was the on-foot feel of the Kegler. Despite how small the midsole is, it's surprisingly comfortable. In at 6 is the Adidas SL72. This is a sneaker which is represented a number of firsts for the sportswear label. It marked the inaugural sneaker in the brand SL range, meaning super light, embodying Adidas' commitment to pioneering lightweight footwear for speed and agility on track. Also marked another momentous occasion in Adidas history, representing the first sneaker to sport the main brand mark of Adidas Originals, the ever iconic trefoil. The looks of this sneaker is very retro. Some may say similar to the Samba, but in my opinion, better looking. I love this sneaker because you can pair this up with vintage looks or a modern look. You can be super casual with these and super smart casual with them as well. price is below £100, which in this cost of living period is definitely something to look at. Okay, we've hit the halfway mark. This is where it gets more interesting. So, number 5. This might be a bit controversial, however, the colorways out and up and coming colorways will always catch the eye of the onlookers. We are talking about the Nightbook 1s, only just released in the past month or two. Now, this has split people's opinions, but in my opinion, the light Oldwood Brown released initially and the up and coming colorways like the Hike and the Haven colorway will definitely be a good look for this summer. I say these are the modernized version of the Air Force Ones with true tech which are fit for the courts. On foot, these are snug, but the cushioning and comfort is top notch. Little features like the year Devin Booker was born on the pull, the chapter 1 also on the pull, the material used to construct the upper just makes this sneaker feel that little bit more special. Despite what negative comments that people have put on these trainers, I think these are fit for casuals this summer and you'll be surely be spotted as you bop down the street. Personally, I'm impressed with this sneaker and it will be staple for me in the hot time. Okay, now we are at number 4. Another New Balance which has become popular recently is the 1906. These have the lovely Absorbs tech in the midsole and on foot. You can feel the New Balance signature cushioning. When I say there are so many colorways for this sneaker, it's an understatement. But current colors coming out does give this sneaker a different perspective. Now, okay, I'll hold my hands up. I haven't got a pair in my collection. However, I'm seriously considering these for the summer. Up top, it has a lot going on. I would say it's quite chaotic, but it is a nice type of chaos. Down below, you have the Absorb tech, which is suitably cushioned, and the outsole is got that typical outsole which you can find on the iconic 2002s as well. All right, we are down to the last 3. So this is where it gets a bit more difficult, and I'm going to be a bit different here. Rather than a specific sneaker, we're going to name a brand as becoming more popular is Isaacs. Isaacs have been producing some bangers which have gained the gaze of the sneakerheads. Now, you have silhouettes like the Isaac Gel NYC, which dropped last year and received a very good reception from all parties, with its sporty and stylish looks and colors which has caused the neck to snap back when on foot. Also, you have the Onitsuka Tiger Mexico 60, sorry if I butchered that pronunciation, made famous when Bruce Lee wore them in the film Game of Death and showcased his superiority in the art of fighting. There was also a resurgence in 2003 when Uma Thurman wore these bad boys in the Quentin Tarantino's film Kill Bill Volume 1. These are becoming very popular with its true retro looks, and it's probably because of the slim look which is going on right about now. I personally will be bringing out my Isaac Gels Light 3s, as even though they have lost popularity these days, they still tick the Isaac brand checkbox and still have the classic running silhouette look which is current right about now. Also, I just love them. Now, coming in at number 2 is the Nike Air Max DNs. Again, another controversial sneaker from Nike. Released on March 26 this year. Nike immediately released about 6 colorways, so you had a variety of choices. Some resonated with people and some didn't. This sneaker has the tubular air system which has been touted as a new technology. But we move. However, the upper has the 2 mesh coverage which gives a light airy feel. The comfort level is really nice. Some might say the air system was better on the older proposition, but to be honest, I won't be using these for anything other than walking. When off to the shops or out and about, I'm not going to be using this for any performance related type activities. So therefore, this sneaker and the cushioning itself is definitely good. More colors will definitely be on its way with these, as Nike will be pushing this for the next year or so. So get on board, give these a try. Now, the number 1, the final, and I believe worthy of the top spot is the New Balance 1960. Now, the 1960 was first released in 2022 with the Joe Fresh Goods collaboration. This set the sneaker community on fire. Completely different look. The abstract upper and the alien pod-like looking midsole and the outsole, it totally had a futuristic look to it. Since then, New Balance has done really well with the colors that it's come out with these neutral colors and some controversial colors that they put out, but this trainer seems to execute it quite well. It has gained more and more traction in the sneaker world. There's a lot happening with the upper, the materials from leather, suede to nylon mesh. Key features are the upper design, heel jewel at the back, and embroidered New Balance logo on the inside, and then the leather end logo on the outside. Because of the elegant design, you get both comfort and a sense of airiness due to the mesh up top. This summer is likely to be a common sight when you're about time. It lends itself to work with a lot of outfits, whether plain or over the top, as these sneakers have been designed to meet all, regardless of what style you have. Now, this has been a bit of fun for me. Let me know what you think, if you agree, or if you violently disagree. I think these are the top 10, and this is just from my research. If you want to see another vid like this, then you might want to have a look at this one.